Who? Whom. People seem to be terrified of whom, and for good reason. Most of us never learn how to use whom because, and this is a secret, some teachers didn't understand it either. You may now use whom with confidence. Incorrect. Whom does this belong to? Ask not for who the bell tolls. Let me know whom said that, I can't remember whom it was. Correct. The heart of the matter is whether the word is the subject or object of this sentence. When you're working with the subject, use who. Who said it? She said it. As the subject of the sentence, you could also use her name instead of who. Hannah said it. If the word in question is the object of this sentence, use whom. This belongs to whom? It belongs to him. Memory tip. Wondering if you've used the correct word? If you can replace the word with he or she, the proper choice is who. If the replacement can be her or him, whom is the correct usage? Quiz. What order should who and whom appear in the following sentences? Says I don't know grammar, should I mark up with my red?
Except. If you drive through a parking lot in an average American city, you'll see signs pointing to places where you may or may not park. A sign may read, "No parking except employees," meaning only employees may park there. Except and except sound similar when spoken aloud, but they have opposite meanings. Incorrect. Why did my students refuse to accept my suggestions? I love chocolates, except the ones with cherries inside. I am honored to accept the job of being a teacher. Correct. To accept means to receive or acknowledge, while accept means to remove, exclude, or disallow. Students refuse to accept receive suggestions when they are worded poorly. I really do love chocolate, except excluding the ones with cherries. They have a cloying taste, so I won't eat them. I accepted the job of being a teacher, and it is an honor to do this work. More to know, both accept take something to oneself and accept take out are rooted in Latin. Notice, however, that accept describes an act of taking in and accept describes an act of taking out. Any one of us can accept take in a number of criticisms, accept take out the mean-spirited one.
Weather versus climate. These two words, and their implications for our survival, appear on the news every day. We talk about the weather and climate as if they are the same thing, and this confusion explains why some people dismiss climate change when the weather is cold. Incorrect. Look, it's snowing. Our climate is chilly today. The weather hasn't changed for over 500 years. How is the climate where you live this winter? Correct. If you make a snowball and throw it, the recipient will become acutely aware of today's weather and how it enabled you to fashion a, mostly, harmless weapon in seconds. Changes in the weather are visible out your window, and measurable on your outdoor thermometer. Climate changes over decades and centuries, not days. If you build a house at sea level today, you will need significant insurance because your house may fall victim to global climate change. More to know. Climate refers primarily to a zone of the Earth, and is a large-scale characterization of a condition. It used to refer primarily to the angle of the sun in regard to a large region. How was the climate in Mesopotamia? Refers to general characteristics. If you wanted to know about the weather on a particular day in Mesopotamia, you'd have to go back in time.